Hey guys, Carson here from the Rip Ranch. It's about 5 something a.m., way too early, and I ordered some water, so let's go get the water started. We also have a new thing on the ranch, which I am very happy about, and yeah, hopefully it gets light. Sure make better video if it's light, but it's pretty dark still. But let's get out there. I've got like a 15-20 minute drive to my farm out there at my in-laws at the Haywoods farm, and we'll get started. Guys, there is the canal where the water is. The gate runner will come open it up. It'll come down this and into the pipe. So I got to go open the pipe for me. I was just making sure there was no other water in here. While it's dark, it's starting to light up, as you can see. I will use my phone because it has light the GoPro doesn't, so you won't have great shots, but it'll get light soon. So right here is a gate that lets the water go down to people below me, so I got to close this first. 5,000 turns later, that is off. Now we're going to come over here. This is where the water comes up, so I need to open that. Then the water will come down this ditch, go to my water. So you can see the water will go down the pipe until it's full, till it hits that thing that I just closed right over there. Then it'll shoot up. I'll show you when it's going. But now I gotta go set some ditches. Okay, the water is coming. But as you can see, there's lots of trash. So, see that? Lots of trash. I gotta clean that up a little bit. Okay guys, first off, if you need to get in shape, how about you come clean ditches for the first watering with me? Whew. I didn't have the camera on when I did that because it was dark. Then a neighbor came and was visiting with me, which is always fun. So got that done. Let me show you what we got going on here. So showed you that pipe. We'll check that towards the end after we get started here. But here's what we're doing. The water comes down this cement ditch, goes through little gates, goes out here, goes down the pasture. So this is brand new pasture I planted 2 years ago. If you can't remember, did a video about this. Looks like I need to clean right there. See how the water's not flowing this way very good. So the goal is to just keep everything about equal flow. I knew that would be the worst because I cleaned these ditches this spring and I didn't do very good on the first one because I had to learn, but I did a lot of cleaning of ditches. So anyway, so I cleaned all this trash, lots of mud, lots of grass out of here. The guy who was supposed to deliver my water, open up the gate, which I'll show you in a minute, didn't show up until like an hour later than needed, hour 20 minutes then they say. So that sucked. So I need to clean this one too, see that? So that sucked, but the nice thing was it made me have way more time to clean my ditch. So I'm gonna get this ditch cleaned and you guys catch with you in just 1 second. Okay guys, I'm going to now clean this. It's not flowing very great, so let's get that cleaned. Well guys, in typical Carson fashion, I opened one too many gates, so I need to remove that end backer to right here. Okay, I changed it. I had it there originally from last year. I moved it because I'm brain dead. But I think this will be way better. See, it's pressuring up way nicer. And so I got 4 moves. Each move lasts 4 hours or 12 hours. But I will, on the last move, I think there's 3. I think there's 15 or 16. Anyways, this is looking good. Watering really nice. Okay, now let me show you my newest purchase while we're out here. And as you guys know, we're just flush with cash on the Rip Ranch. So all I do is buy the top of the line stuff, brand new. So I needed a new pipe changing, sprinkler changing, irrigation four-wheeler. So of course I bought me a 2002 Honda Rancher. So it's in pretty good shape. I added these to hold my shovel while I flood irrigate. Really like it. It's got a couple things I liked about it is I love the foot shift because it just seems like less problems happen when there's more mechanical stuff. It's pretty tight. I need to change some bearings in the front tires, which I have ordered. But man, I'm so excited about this. One of the reasons I got a Rancher is because it reminds me of my grandpa, who when I was a kid, we drove a four-wheeler just like this, but it was electric shift, all over to irrigate. So I'm gonna get a new seat. The seat's just a little bit slippery because of the sun. But overall, it's a really tight machine. That's in good shape. It's working pretty good for me. So, and nice thing about these is they all start right up and run really good. I hope I didn't jinx myself with that. So far, I'm happy. I've had it for 3 days. And I just hauled it over here. My in-laws' house is down there. So irrigation is going great. I'll come back here every 12 hours. I need to change it. So 6 in the morning, which will be closer to 7, 7, 7, 7. And that will be all I have to do. And there we go. Let's go check on everything while we have a minute. Let's go make sure the weir's right and everything's right. The weir is what tells you how much water you have. So, but it is irrigating good. Look at that. Look at that. You can see the water. Hope it gets down the bottom, which it should. So this is how I carry my shovel. Just makes it so it doesn't fall out. I just added those on. Big purchase for me. Put $30 on. It was cold this morning. Now it's hot and I'm fat and out of shape, so I'm sweating like a hog. Just picture a fat hog sweating. That's what I look like right now. Anyways, let's to drive all this garbage back, put it in the truck, then we'll head over and check the waters. But that's how it is. Irrigation, flood irrigation is like the most peaceful thing ever if things are going right. I've got this cleaned up a lot from where it used to be. It used to be stressful for me. This year I came in with a ditcher and ditched all this, except, you know, like I ditched this a little better, cleaned it out, and I think it's running way, way better. So that'd be awesome. I just hope this gets irrigated really good. I caught the neighbor's wastewater, so this part's pretty wet, honestly, which is great. And while we're thinking about it, we have that extra dam, and where I had I do this just to tighten up the flow, but if it overflows, I like to catch it. We'll just put this in front of this ditch. Then we'll have to clean this out. So tonight, it's way better down here than the first, but I'll come and clean all that grass up for 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And yeah, it'll be great. Okay, if you guys don't know what this is, it's a weir. It's how I know I'm getting the right amount of feet of water that I ordered. So it's supposed to be at 4, so we're there. And now I just need to clean this a little bit. So I'll get that clean, then I'll show you where it comes up. But this is how he comes. Comes from the big canal. Here, they open up. I order it from gate 17. It comes right here. And it comes over, and I get my water. It's all good to go, guys. Okay, that's where the water comes up. This is in the neighbor's farm here. Goes out this. That's what I was opening up this morning in the dark when I was shutting that off. So now let's just go check one more time and then we'll come back later today. Isn't that kind of satisfying? It's better than the Bellagio, guys. If you ever been to Vegas, you just will come to the riprap and watch my fountain. Okay, we're back at my in-laws. Got a really nice barn. We're gonna go eat breakfast at home. Okay, just got this outside boundary for the cows. We're up at Dastrup's now. Lunch is over. Quinn's up in there. He peed on the ant pile. He was pretty excited. This is our 10 acres where we had some cover crops. We're just trying to graze it so we can plant some sorghum, Sudan grass on it in a couple weeks. The cows have to go on the mountain in 1 week from today, so I'm just doing strips and grazing it. So I need to make another strip right here. I just haven't done it yet, so let's go do that. Well, actually, Quinn and I's first task is we're gonna haul rocks so when we plant that we don't have a bunch of problems. So we're gonna go haul rocks, and I think that should be fun. We have a bet. If I beat Quinn, if he finds a bigger rock than me, I owe him $10. Right, Quinn? Got the dogs. Let's get going. And I've showered and changed. Well, last time you talked to me, it was morning. Now it is afternoon. So we're gonna get that done. And my stinking battery's dead on my tester. So I guess we'll have to have Quinn pee on it to test if it's shocking or not. Right, Quinn? Oh, he already went pee. Never mind. Okay, we are going. Yeah, we're done, huh? So we're not trying to rotationally graze this, so don't say, man, you're really nipping it off, because I know that. This cover crop, we were just growing it, and what I'm doing is just trying to open it, or get it grazed. Like, it's not very much of the cow's diet right now. I'll shut the side-by-side off. It's not very much of the cow's diet, but in the spring, the cows start acting like crazy people, so we just decided we will open up some of this, graze it, so then when we plant sorghum, we're not going into a whole bunch of stubble. There'll still be some ground cover, but mostly it's not giving them much nutrition, honestly. It's just giving us, well, it's getting the cows to poop on the field, and it's making the cows more content, because they've been very uncontent with getting fed, because they're ready to go on the mountain, which happens in 1 week. So Quinn and I are going to get some rocks hauled so that when it is time to go on the mountain, so when it's time to plant, we don't hit a bunch of rocks with the drill or with the swather or with whatever. So that's what we're gonna do. So here's footage of last night when I put the cows in this little spot they're at. I've trained these dogs to find rocks. If you didn't get that, that's actually a joke. Quinn, look at this big rock. I'll beat you. Sucker. Quinn's getting this rock right here. There you go, right there. There's your spot. Hit it hard. Oh! Oh! Oh, good work. That was a kind of a dud for the size of rock, huh? Good work, though. You guys might not think this is a big deal. This might be one of the first worms I've ever found at Dastrips. Wow. First worm ever. That's sad, but true. So there we go. First worm I've ever seen at Dastrips. So I found this rock. I'm not going to be able to move it. I'm going to have to get the loader on the tractor to move that sucker. It is big.
Can I try?
No, Quinn, you got to start gathering. Got a cow bowling right there. So that's good. Okay, so Quinn had to go hang out with a friend. It's Saturday and he wanted to play with a friend, which is great. So this is what we got done. And half that little tiny field, that's plenty of rocks. I don't know where they come from. Anyways, I got another problem, which is this road is eroding right here. This road is eroding. So I didn't know what I was going to do with the rocks. So all the smaller rocks, I decided to go right here. I think that might help the erosion. So I'm going to put all the smaller rocks down in this. The big rocks I'll throw down in the draw. So I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, there we go, guys. The goal of that is just the water will down flow and not just erode dirt, hopefully. Don't know if that's the case. It's worth the try, guys. It's worth the try. And the dogs found the little runoff pond, ditch. Of course. They're going to be fun. So if you remember from a couple videos ago, my ball joint in here was broke. It sucked to fix, but we finally fixed it. Crazy thing is, my dad left the key on. This old beater four-wheeler sat here for 2 months. First pull, it started. So we're gonna hook up, pull against the mountain somewhere over there and unload it. So what we're gonna do is just back up to this, because we don't have the ramps. The ramps are in my pickup. My dad said, we'll never get that to start again. I guess that's the advantage of buying a Honda. That's why I bought the new Honda. Well, the new one that's less used than this one. But we'll tripped over my dog. Okay. That's funny. That is funny.
Tires look straight.
Pretty close. Yeah, straight. I bet as straight as they were before.
Okay.
Man, this thing is like a beast. Started right up. I'm gonna go park it under the shed. You You guys are all very blessed. I didn't show you guys me fixing that four-wheeler. Unlike old Farmer Tyler Ranch, I can't fix things on video or it will no longer be family friendly. I hate fixing things like that. My shoulder feels I was cramped up in a little corner trying to get it fixed, but we got her done. So we're gonna go head home, get some honeydews done. Haley is going to be going out of town for work, so I've got to get a bunch of stuff done. But so I'll get that done. We'll catch up with you tonight. We're gonna change that water. Should be fun. It's always a fun day changing water, but I'll show you how that goes. Check up with you in a minute. Okay, let's go check our water. I'm gonna take this. We can make a nice little dam with that. There we go. Let's go check what we got. Well, as you can tell, pretty easy to see, water is through. Now we just need to go change it. Okay, that's what I did with that tarp, just to double lock it down. So now well, I was trying to beat the water, so I'm out of shape. So now let's close the gates we need to and open the gates we need to, and we'll go from there. Holy cow, it's windy. I hope you guys can't hear that. See, in the background, it is also kind of stormy. Whenever you order water, you get a storm, but I'm not complaining. That is a blessing. So let's look at what I got. All four heads are going. Looks good. I'm out of shape. There we go. There we go. It's windy, I'm tired. Y'all are awesome. So thanks for watching The Rip Ranch.